Good morning, we're so glad you're here. It's rainy, it's chilly, and Eve only wants my coffee. We hope you enjoy today's video. If you enjoy it, come back tomorrow. Don't even think about it. She keeps licking her lips at it, but she knows it's hot. And she knows she's not supposed to have it.
Hello, we are ordering a bunch of starters from the Loving Hut for dinner tonight. Hold on, I didn't say what we were getting. We're getting smiling dumplings. We're getting the Loving Basket. It has a whole bunch of stuff in it, mostly fried. Sushi and spring rolls. This is what got us here. I have been craving Epcot China Pavilion spring rolls, and so this is the next best thing. We are getting starters, one, because I wanted the spring rolls, but two, because in our favorite movie about time, Tim and Mary's first date, they just get a bunch of starters, and I'll put the clip in here.
More than one starter.
10 amazing starters.
But it's one of our favorite parts, and so we're gonna watch About Time tonight, so like a little fun tribute to our favorite movie. Also, when Peter went to Walgreens yesterday, he wasn't aware that two of our pictures are bigger than like standard size, and they would be like, he would need to make sure that there was two envelopes, like one of the enlargements and one of the normal pictures, and he only got the small ones. Walgreens photo counter was busy, and he just kind of like wanted to get in and out, so he has to go back to Walgreens, so we figured why not just pick up some starters. I had an off day. I just like get really hard on myself when I'm not productive, but then like that like puts me more into a funky mood, but Peter had a busy day, and so we're just gonna order out and get the photos up and have a good feel-good night.
Alright, righting my wrong, picking up the right photos, and I think I saw some chips for Sarah. Friends, this is a deal of a lifetime. That's cheaper than one monster at Disney World. Also, deals. Here we go. 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 Let's eat. Let's eat. Let's eat. Butter.
Oh my word, dumplings galore. A cookie that we didn't even order, but they're just so nice.
10 starters. Ooh. Ooh. Just so you know, basic spring roll. Just so you know, basic vegan sushi. Just so you know, basic dumplings. This is the exciting stuff. There's like deep fried mushrooms and stuff in there that make it look like more traditional, like deep fried appetizer. Like, what is this? There's definitely it's a deep fried zucchini, and I can't wait. I'm salivating.
I think it's a green bean.
Dunka. Do you think you're at Ohana or something with that dumpling? Is it good or bad? Oh, if you ever do anything in your entire life that you do it for me, it's please watch this movie.
Splitting everything halvesy.
Was not enough.
Not enough for you?
No, we needed a third person. We should have split it with that little eager pup down there.
I'm so full.
I ate my half, but I'm over full.
I want to like keep some.
Yeah, but it's all deep fried appetizers. It doesn't stay well. They had fake chicken nuggets in there. Ooh, those were good, but you could taste that they were unhealthy.
Yeah, but dipped in McDonald's barbecue sauce, you'd never know.
Right. Well, what I meant by unhealthy was like it's just as unhealthy as a real chicken nugget.
Yeah. This is what we came for. They were good. Something spicy. I think it might be
It's
the
a sauce. There's also this weird sauce that Sarah had the perfect description for. She said it tastes like the hallway of my elementary school. Sarah and I went to different elementary schools, even though we grew up in the same town. We had 4 quadrants, so we had 4 elementary schools and then 1 middle school and 1 high school.
Yep.
So she said it tastes like the hallways of
Specifically your
But my
Specifically
high
Southeast
school was the better high school, or my elementary school was the better elementary school because it looked like the White House. They make presidents there. Southeast
Is the least go.
is the best.
Mustangs. No, you would say north, because I went to Northwest. So we went to opposite sides. Northwest is the best.
Nope.
Go Mustangs.
Northwest looks like a box covered in
The
mold.
high school is also the Mustangs, which gives my school more.
Yeah, you guys couldn't
Kudos.
be creative or anything. You guys
I
couldn't
do
be
like
your own.
Eagles. That's-
We were the Eagles. That's how much more American can you get than that? We looked like the White House had the biggest and best gym and stage, and we were the Eagles.
Did you have the best stage?
Yeah. We
Did have curtains.
It did. It had 2 rows of curtains. I think I heard Sarah reference it earlier, but like I didn't have a bad day at work. It was just like nonstop and not what I expected. I had meetings like
Nonstop.
all day, and so like I take my meetings. We have like a big chair in our bedroom, and I usually take my meetings there. And I came out of like 5 hours, just under 5 hours of meetings, and I come out of our room, and I was like, "Hey guys, I haven't seen you in a while." And Sarah's like, "Can we get appetizers? Could we get 10 starters? Like in about time?" And I was like, "Yes, we can." And we did. So I don't know if how many times we've explained why About Time is our favorite movie of all time. But it's because the whole concept is this guy can time travel, and it's not futuristic, it's not sci-fi. He's just living his normal life. But by the end of the movie, he like explains why like just living every day to the fullest has been his greatest lesson, and he utilizes like time traveling at one point to discuss it. And I just like this really touching point. I'm going to try to show that his dad teaches him, because he was like, "Do you want to know the secret behind the time traveling, or do you want to learn it yourself eventually sometime, like realize it later in life?" And he's like, "Just tell me."
So he told me his secret formula for happiness. Part 1 of the 2-part plan was that I should just get on with ordinary life, living it day by day like anyone else.
Rupert, is that the best you can do?
The stress.
Good afternoon.
The stress again.
Not guilty.
And that is the verdict of you all?
Yes.
Thank you. You may be seated. Thank God.
But then came part 2 of Dad's plan.
Here's the key.
He told me to live every day again, almost exactly the same. The first time with all the tensions and worries that stop us noticing how sweet the world can be. But the second time, noticing.
Okay, Dad. Let's give it a go.
Here's the mean boss.
Take away.
See,
Yeah, can I borrow
Tim, you didn't even realize how nice she was before.
That'll be that 620
This is also me and Sarah. Yeah. Also me at work. See, just take warmth in all the little things. This is Sarah on the L in Chicago. Rocking out to the other dude's music. See?
So not such a bad day after all.
Best line of the whole movie.
The truth is, I now don't travel back at all, not even for the day. I just try to live every day as if I've deliberately come back to this one day.
Evie, you're so cute. You're fake. You're a teddy bear. Okay, now it is time. I'm so nervous to open this because the prints are big and I'm worried about quality. They were good quality photos, but just never know. I used to work at a printing company and I know mistakes happen. Oh my gosh, this one turned out so nice. Jordan took these photos of us. And here's the other big one. It looks really good and crisp. And here are some of the other pictures. This is one of our favorite shots from our wedding. I took photos by the Chicago Board of Trade, which actually is right next to, like, the building to the right of us is the JW Marriott where Peter worked. This will forever be one of my favorite pictures of Eve. Pictures of our nieces and nephews. And then this photo is from the photo booth at my sister Jenna's wedding. And I don't know who took this. This is a cell phone photo. But all of our cousins, this is not even close to all of my cousins, but a good portion of them. But just a good representation of the fun night that Jenna and Billy's wedding was. Look at Peter's hand over my cousin Erin's face. Gosh, here it is. Here's this little photo strip of me and my best friend Lauren, Evie, Angela, and our nephews. Solid wedding photo. And then the photo of us and the painting of the Drake. Christina and Grant and the kids. Peter's getting ready for his run. Our wedding invitation. This is me and Peter before we were dating. My sister's wedding photo. Peter's brother and our sister-in-law and their kids, and us with our little baby.
It looks so good.
What do you think?
I'm going out literally at the last moment I can before curfew with how much I want to run. It's like almost 9:30. I have to go do 10 miles. So the plan was to go 6 yesterday, 4 today, but that didn't happen because of the trivia and because I chose not to. I don't want to make excuses.
2 days today, but then it was raining.
Yeah, it was raining this morning, and then work got crazy. So then I had the thought of like, what if I take an hour-long lunch and I go run 4 miles? But that didn't happen because work got crazy during lunch times. So I have to go finish off April because I am at 90.3 miles for the entire month, and because Christina and Grant just linked up with me on Apple Watch activity app thing. So they were ragging me for not wearing my watch the past 2 days because I also haven't run. So I said, don't worry, I'm about to blow my move ring out the water.
We added some. I added other photos in here with my sisters and my mother. Oh, in the shadows.
Ooh, see you later, dweebs.
Us with the Eve Coast. Love you. Be super safe. I'm blocking the glare. Picture of us with the Earharts. We need a new horizontal photo with them with Cordelia. And then I kept our engagement photo. Just changed out the frame. This lighting is crazy yellow because I'm right under here. But I just wanted to say hi. I'm just relaxing. I was kind of going over some baby registry tips with my little sister. So that's exciting. Peter and I are going to work on it together. Probably not tonight, maybe over the weekend. And I just put on the last 5 years. Sometimes our Apple TV will play it fine, sometimes it won't. But if it doesn't, I'm going to go on YouTube because right now, for some reason, it's on YouTube for free. There's probably a reason. If you know the reason, let me know. But if you haven't seen it, it's actually like a Broadway production. Like, I think it's going to play good. It's a stage show. I've never seen it on a stage, but I've heard it's amazing. But they made a movie, and the lead characters are Jeremy Jordan and Anna Kendrick, and it's really good. It is like adult content. Oh, no, it skipped. So like it plays the audio from the beginning, but it skips to the end. It's so frustrating. It doesn't match. Okay, so it's just like on YouTube Movies. So just type in the last 5 years. If you want a little bit more context, it's about the last 5 years of this couple's relationship. And what happens is this doesn't ruin anything. They basically start one character at the beginning of the relationship and one character at the end of their relationship. And so like this scenes literally flip from the timeline, and then they meet in the middle, basically when they get married, and then you see like the other person's perspective in both directions. So it's just really unique, and that's why I really want to see it on the stage, because it's so different. I don't know how to say this, like each song is more so like highlighting only one person in the couple. It's just a really cool concept and really catchy music and really well done. And I love it, and I think you should go watch it.
All right, 7 miles in, 3 more to go. Rough start. So one thing I've learned is like for longer runs, whether they're easy or hard, is sometimes you get a little bit of rust. For me, it's all the time the first mile or 2 miles. I got rust on my wheels. I got to run through the rust. I feel crampy, I feel gassy, my legs just aren't wiggly. And then after about 1 to 2 miles, I feel good, I get into rhythm. Today, man, that rust was sticky. I didn't feel good until a mile and a half ago, maybe a mile ago. So hopefully the next 3 miles, I still feel good, but the first 6 miles, 5-6 miles, ooh, that were rough. I even thought about bailing out, but I want to get my 10 miles. I want to get to 100 miles this month. So, but it's getting late. I can't dilly-dally too much. I got to go.
I fixed the white balance again. I wonder if we can unlock that. I'm home. I showered. I feel great. I got my 10 miles in. I got 100 miles in for the month of April. I'm gonna roll, drink some water. Sarah's got last 5 years, and I heard she told you guys. But more importantly, I literally got home, got the roller, got water. Eva needs to steal some of my water. Hold on, please. Got cleaned up, sat down right as my number one favorite song from last 5 years is about to come on. Shmuel.
It's not my favorite.
Sarah hates it.
It's too long.
It's really great. And look at these photos.
It's our last day of April. Be good, and if you can't, be careful. Anonymous.
All right, April is over. Bring on May, bring on summer.
Yes.
It is good to be home.
It's good to be home.
We know what our goals are. We know what we hope to accomplish. And believe me, it's the most exciting and challenging assignment we've ever tackled at Walt Disney Productions.